Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a mini Temu haul and how I organize all these little goodies that I bought. So if you want to see all these items up close, just keep on watching. So the first item is not a nail art item, obviously. This is a magnifying mirror that has a suction cup that attaches to your bathroom mirror, and I just replaced my old one because the light wasn't working, and I think it was like $6 or $8. Next, I purchased this 5-drawer, 120 slot acrylic organizer, and I'm putting all my 3D embellishments in here, maybe even some rhinestones. I'm not sure yet, but I like the fact that these drawers can pull right out. And I wanted this organizer because I have a lot of 3D embellishments already, and I purchased a whole bunch more, which we will see in this video, but I wanted to showcase them. I wanted them out, so I use them. If something's tucked away in a drawer, I forget about it, and I don't recommend these for art to my clients. Like, I have these St. Patrick's Day 3D embellishments. I suppose you could even encapsulate these ones because they're rubber, but I've not used a single one, and I've had them for 2 years. So I'm hoping that this little organizer will help rectify that. And I bought 2 more, I call these books, plastic books that I display my nail art tips in. And I purchased 2 back a couple of years ago that I display my nail art. So this is what I have already. And because the 2 are getting filled up, I wanted 2 more, and I thought I would try these ones. So the ones that I just purchased from this Temu haul is a little different, but I think it will work. These ones seem to be a little bit more sturdy, and the one side is deeper than the lid part, but I think I'm going to be able to put tips on both sides. Next, I purchased these lace cuffs, and I wanted them for photos. I guess I'm getting bored with the fur background. I wanted to add a little something in case I want to do one hand in a photo after I do a set of nails, kind of like this here. This looks really elegant, actually, and that could almost be a picture to put on my Instagram, just like that. Like, that is so beautiful. And because I didn't have enough already, I saw this magnet on Instagram, and I checked to see if Temu had it, and they did, so I picked one up. Now, this is the original magnet that I normally use. The only issue with this magnet, if you have acetone or alcohol on your glove and you touch the wooden handle, the color does come off. Now, I bought this magnet because of the little heart and also the 2 magnets right here, and then it comes with a round one inside. And I like the fact that this one is plastic, so you can wipe the gel off with alcohol. So let's try this out. I'm taking Thread Lightly from Ugly Duckling number 332, and it's what I'm wearing on my nails, and we're going to test this magnet out. Now, I'm using the 2 magnets that are close together because it does these lines. Then you cure it, put another layer on, and move the magnet the other direction, and it's supposed to give you kind of a plaid look. Now, this didn't quite turn out the way I thought it was going to. Instead of coming in from the bottom, like come in from the top, I think I might have gotten a better plaid look. So I'm going to play around with that, but it does overall work. So now I'm going to use the same color over top of my nail and use the heart magnet and see what I come up with. Now, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. However, I got a design that looked pretty cool. If you want a circle, this works really well. And I think just doing a heart on the tip or on the side, you might get a better result. But imagine if I had a blue cat eye gel polish on and I did these motions with this heart-shaped magnet. This would look like water. And what I imagined was being in the bottom of a pool and you look up into the sun underneath the water, you kind of get this look. So I thought that was pretty neat that this accidentally turned out. Okay, on to the 3D embellishments. So I bought these flowers, and because I like them so much in the picture, I bought two because there's like 5 or 6 of each. Now these are bendable, so you'll be able to mold them into the shape of the nail and then place them on top of, I use Stick It from Ugly Duckling, and these are not coming off the nail. Now I really like the different colors, so this will be great for next spring and summer, but I bought them specifically for the leopard print, and I was gonna do it with the design that I just showed you, but it looked too much leopard print, so I did the coral one instead. But I love that there's different colors and that they are bendable, so they'll be able to mold to your nail. Next, I picked up these rhinestones, and I wanted this pack specifically for the bigger shapes, and the bigger shapes are more faceted, so they look a little bit more sparklier. Oh my gosh, that's not a word. Here I go again. And the round rhinestones don't have a lot of facets in them, so it's not a Swarovski crystal. Let's just be honest. But I really wanted it just for these different shapes because I don't have those. And every once in a while, I want to use a different shape along with some smaller ones on a set of nails. So here you can see the round ones. They don't have a lot of facets in there, so it's just like your normal inexpensive rhinestone. Next, I purchased some more 3D embellishments, and I didn't realize that this pack came with tweezers and a pencil crayon, which is great for picking up jewels. So these 3D embellishments are not moldable to the nail. They're quite hard, but they're so cute. Like this tulip would look so cute on an accent nail. And then these flowers obviously are the same, so they do bend. And then the rest of them are just sort of, I guess they're plastic, but these roses are really adorable. They've got sparkles on them, and they are hard to pick up with the tweezers, but they're so lifelike, and I don't think I could create something like this with 3D gel. However, I've not tried that yet, so something I will work towards. And then there's a lot of butterflies, which I think is great for the springtime. And then these black and white butterflies I thought were so cute. These would look great on a set of black and white nails. And then these ones are a little bit more raised, so you have to be used to something that's raised on your nail and it's not going to bother you. You're not going to pick at it. And these roses are, I was going to say lifelike. They look like they were made with acrylic. And then we have some slots here with a little bit of everything, some daisies, some flowers, some bows, and then this cute little bunny rabbit. This is going to be so cute at Easter time. Lots of fun designs, perfect for spring. And then we get into these cute mushrooms. I need to learn how to hand paint these, but these are 3D, so they are raised from the nail. There's a new definition to a fungus nail or a fungi nail. Then we have these adorable dragonflies. Now these dragonflies do not bend or mold to the nail, so you can adhere them with Stick It or acrylic if you're an acrylic user. Next, I bought a bag of assorted, I think these are hibiscus flowers. I'm not sure of the name, but different colors. They are hard, so they don't bend or mold to the nail, but that's okay. Like I said earlier, if you are an acrylic user, you can apply these, you can adhere these using acrylic, and no, they do not spin. I also bought a pack of these adorable cherries. Now, cherries have been very popular this summer, and I thought this was a great option to have a 3D cherry instead of hand painting them. I mean, either or, it doesn't really matter to me, but these are so cute. And I think it was like 100 in a bag, so these are going to last me a while. And yes, I bought more. These are so freaking adorable. So we have 3D donuts. Like, how cute is that? I'm going to try that next spring or summer. I am going to try a donut nail. And then these cute little turtles. I didn't know they were in this pack, but they are so adorable. And again, all of these 3D embellishments are not bendable, so you will have to make sure that you have acrylic or Stick It underneath. But so cute. And then these, I think, are octopus. I don't know, they did kind of creep me out even though they were cute. And then we have pizza embellishments. So let's start a new trend. Pizza nails. I don't know if I would wear pizza on my nails, however, I wouldn't be opposed to it. And then these cute teddy bear nails. They are clear, they are raised. I think they would look adorable with any color underneath. So you could do a brown nail with this on top and it would reflect the brown from underneath. We have hearts. Half heart, half metallic. Those ones were really cool. And then these strawberries are gonna look so cool for summer nails next year. Oh, slippery little suckers. And I would wear these along with the cherries. I think that would look so fun. And then sunflowers I thought would be really cool for fall nails. And I have to admit that these chocolate bars right here, they did kind of make me want to have a chocolate bar. So we have white chocolate, which is my favorite, and dark chocolate. Then we move on to shortbread cookies. Shortbread is also my favorite. And look at this cute chocolate chip cookie. This one almost looked real. And then some raised 3D butterflies. So they do have a flat end. So these butterflies are meant to look like they're flying. And then there's also oranges, like these look like mandarin oranges, and cute little lollipops. These don't bend, but they do lay quite flat. And then the reason I bought this whole pack was because of these cute little ducks. Now, I wear a lot of Ugly Duckling and I use a lot of Ugly Duckling nail products. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute on a set of nails. Then we have these masks and they're all cats, so cat masks, and I absolutely fell in love with these. I would wear these. And then a bunch of hearts, which are going to be great for, I was gonna say Halloween, for Valentine's. And then metallic or pearl, pink pearl and white pearl embellishments. There's a square frame and there is bows, which is so cute. I didn't get a whole lot of bows and I think I need to order some because these ones are so cute. We have some very large daisies, so if you're a long nail girly, this would be perfect embellishment for you. Some hearts that look really iridescent, I guess. And then a section of just a little bit of everything. This lollipop is adorable. Or is it a rattle? Is that a rattle? No, I think it's a lollipop because there's a bunch of candy in this one. I guess if you were doing a gender reveal set of nails, you could use this one as a rattle. And then there's lollipops. Remember these? I remember getting these at the carnival. These great big lollipops. And then we have a dragonfly. There's a couple of those in there. And then this bear. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. And there's only one, so I don't know if I'll ever use it because I'll want to keep it. This looks like one of those Sour Patch bears that you eat. And I thought these were so adorable, little wrapped candies. And then we have some more flowers. I'm not too sure what this big flower is, but it is massive. And carnations, not carnations, roses are in here, a little bit of everything. And then we have red and pink metallic stars and hearts. So this would be a great one for Valentine's nails. So I'll just show you one organization slot. I'm going to put these 3D cherries right here, and the rest of them I'm going to do off camera because I want to sort them through color, and then I'll show you what this whole organizer looks like after I put every embellishment in it. So in the bottom drawer I have my St. Patrick's Day stuff, some loose embellishments, or not embellishments, crystals that I just had sitting in my drawer and I didn't know what to do with. And then I put the larger gold ones in here. And then the second drawer, I have seashells and flowers and lots of beautiful stuff. And then this drawer, I tried to keep all the flowers together, and just so if a client wanted a flower, I could pull out one drawer and there's a bunch of options, and there's butterflies. So flowers for spring, butterflies for spring. And then more flowers, because who doesn't love flowers on their nails? And then the top drawer, I wanted to put all of the food, and I have a few slots open that I will probably fill with bows. I'm going to order some more bows. But I love how this turned out. It's just all compact in one area, and I'm not digging through my drawer trying to find something. So this is my mini haul from Temu and how I organize everything that I purchased. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. I don't have links for everything that I purchased. I use my phone and I just use the search bar. So just use the search bar if you want to find something similar to what I have purchased. Other than that, I think that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified of when I upload new videos. And with that said, we will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.